BrucesBit, and I'm your host, Bruce. We are here at the beautiful outlet of a couple of creeks here down at Ulladulla. And boy, what a beautiful place it is. There are fossils everywhere you look. You've got a beautiful beachfront here full of rare birds. And what's more, with my friend doing the reporting here, he will actually show you how to tell what sort of animals frequent this part of the beach, and all from learning how to track. And that person is none other than Matthew Vella, my ace reporter in the field. So, without any more to do, how about you take it away, Bluey?
So we're not too far from Ulladulla, down the coast from Sydney, and we'll do a bit of a beach walk, and just start off on these rocks. So there's a lot of fossils in these rocks. So this is like a seabed, ancient seabed. You got fossils all in this, and then it goes up there, more fossils, right up there. So it's a bit of a conglomerate thing as well. There's some mixed rocks. So there, some of them are bivalves. It's hard to work out what they are. Oh, here's a... This isn't a dead crab. This is just the shell. Oh, here's another one. So these are just the... So it's empty inside. So that's just the casting of the next shell. And some bird will eat that for calcium, or something else will use it for calcium to strengthen their bones. So all different shells getting washed up on the high tide. So here's a crab's hole. So he's dug up here, and he's walked here. There's his tracks. Bit of kelp. There's a pippy. Not a bad size. Here's a looks like a goanna's track. So there's the feet mark there. That's its tail dragging along. He's looking for a bit of carrion. Here's another crab. They dig all the sand up here. So they sort of go in as drag drag their feet and make that mark. So he's gone and looking around on the beach for an easy meal, something dead maybe. Oh, here he is again. He's still looking around on the beach. So the dragging of the feet. So he's got a fairly thick tail. There's a lot of washed up blue bottles. So yeah, the goan has been looking around here, looking around this log, sniffing around. There's the dragging of the feet again. Someone's made a bit of a shelter from the sun. So yeah, this kelp, that's the base of it where it clings onto the rock. So in a heavy tide or something, then it breaks off the rock and floats onto the beach. It's high in iodine, so it's pretty useful for a lot of animals. So there's a better look at the goanna's feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the following one. You guys fishing out there. So this is some sort of canine feet, or maybe so here is a crab track. There's his hole. That's where he's dug up all the sand. So he's gone for a walk around here. So this is a bit of cunji. The gropers like this. Quite a bit of it. And it's the cunji's with a bit of sea kelp. So this is like a filter for the sea. So here is blue bottles, or Portuguese manowar. So they sort of float along, and here's some mermaid's beads. And that is a bit of hummus. So it's very lightweight, it can float. Oh, here's some more, very light, can float in the water. That's probably a squid bone, 2 squid bones. So the blue bottles, that's the stinging bit, that tentacle going around. And that's the floating device. So this is another blue bottle. So that there is the tentacle, that's the bit that stings. And this is the floating device to float them along the water. So when they migrate, they all get stuck together on the beach and make you swim a bit unhappy. Another pippy. There's another blue bottle. So bird track, seabirds, so into the web feet there. Some more mermaid beads. Another pippy. More sea kelp. So this stuff's really good for your garden. Here's a, looks like a canine track. There he is. These just eating little flies. Oh, there's another one. So they're just eating little flies on the end of the whitewash. So, oh, here's one. So this is probably just from a squid. This is all that's left from the squid when it dies. They use this for bugs, birds and stuff for calcium in the aviaries. So this is its bigger cousin. So that's the cuttlefish. And there's a smaller type of squid. So this is only part of it. So the rest comes here and a bit there. So that's the bigger cousin, the cuttlefish. And they migrate and breed and then die. Certain areas they breed. Oh, here's a abalone. So people grab these off the rocks snorkeling, and they eat in here, and he just sort of goes along the rocks and eats like a, oh, here's a bird track. He sort of drags his legs, so he's a different type, and this is a float I might use when I go and fishing. So found a float, washed up water bottles aren't good. So it's pretty good beach combing. Get to see some cool stuff. It's the seabird's nest here, and they just put a sign up for people's dogs, because the dogs can take them off the nest and the eggs die. So the dogs scare them off the nest, and if the dogs don't move in time, the eggs go cold and they die. So this is a little plover, some plover. Might have been the bird we seen. So we'll go to the mouth of this river now and have a look. So this is where it meets the beach. Have a look what's been here and stuff. So there's more sand crabs. So he's probably been out last night. Looking for a feed, looks pretty fresh. Oh, so this is what the sea kelp. This is there. Had to catch me a hat. Getting a bit windy. So that's what it grabs onto the rock with. So he's obviously lost the hold and gone onto the beach. Oh, here's another crab. This here is probably a baby kangaroo. So there's another one. Another one. So he's hopped down here. There's another cuttlefish. So here's the kangaroo tracks. So that's the tail. So this is a larger kangaroo. This might be the mother, and it's let its baby out for a run. So there's the baby, and there's the big one. So because they're hopping together, I'd say it's a mother and a baby. River. So I'm nearly at camp now, so I'll start setting up for camp. So I hope you like the beachcomb.
They run the mountains on the boat.